All right, 15, last one for this unit. These are all words from Deepika Kurup, The Quest for Clean Water, or The Secret of the Machines, that poem. So let's go ahead. Oh, and like I said before, I want to go quick to make this video as short as possible. So if you need more explanation, that's fine. Just ask. And remember to use them in your own sentences on your exit slip. So the first word is inquisitive. Really like this word. Means eager to learn, asking lots of questions. A lot of you are very inquisitive about certain subjects, if you're very excited to learn about them. So my inquisitive niece wanted to know what I was doing. So she probably asks a lot of questions about it. In the text, it talks about Deepika, who is very inquisitive, wanted to learn more about access to water after she went on that trip and saw people waiting. Approximately means nearly exact or correct, like about. So the distance between New York and California is approximately 3,000 miles. So either coast of the United States. And approximately 780 million people lack access to clean water. Something that I would say most of us take for granted, having clean water come out of our sinks. Lots of people lack that access. Not exactly, but about that many, approximately. Exposed means uncovered or revealed. Now, it can be literally, which is how it's used in the text. Something's actually uncovered or revealed. It can also mean figurative, like his secret was exposed, was revealed. So, we exposed our skin to the sun. We revealed it. Could be one sentence. The text talks about how unclean water is exposed to sunlight to kill harmful organisms. That was part of her process to clean it, was exposing it to sunlight. Accelerated means like sped up. Increase the rate or speed of. So the driver accelerated his sports car to see just how fast it could go. Or the silver accelerated the reactions. The text, it sped up the reactions. It made them go faster. So accelerated, go faster. Gauged. Gauged means to measure exactly the size or contents of. So like, I gauged how big that was. I gauged how many people were there. So you're sort of measuring it. You're figuring it out. So the weatherman gauged the amount of snow that had fallen. Or we were cut and filed and gauged to fit in the poem. It's from the perspective of the machines. And it talks about how they've been gauged to fit in certain places. It's like cut and filed and measured so that they fit. Hurled. I think this came up way back in The Star and the Strawberry Patch. Like thrown with force. So he hurled the ball at the wall. He threw it. You shall hear your questions hurled across the arc of heaven. It's one of the lines in the poem. So it's like a telephone. So you hear your questions like thrown across the sky, across the air, sort of figuratively thrown, which is pretty magical if you think about it, how if I say something like goes across the air to somebody else, gets thrown, if you will, hurled. Humble. Humble means you're not proud. You're very modest. You don't brag about maybe how good you are at something. So although he was rich and powerful, he remained a humble man. So not super cocky and arrogant, just very modest, very like humble. In the text talks about be humble as you crawl beneath our rods. So these machines saying how powerful they are and telling the humans to be humble, to not be super proud because machines are so powerful. Again, it's from the perspective of the machines, so they think they're really great. And last, vanish, to disappear suddenly from sight. Her smile vanished when she heard the bad news. And the smoke will vanish and the stars will shine again. So disappear. Her smile disappeared when she heard the bad news. The smoke will disappear and the stars will shine again. So you don't have to remember them all, but pick a few that seem interesting and try to remember them and start incorporating them into when you talk and your writing and things like that. Good luck.